Good evening and welcome to City News. A violent insurrection in Washington. This is a live look at the United States Capitol tonight after supporters of President Donald Trump breached the building today, prompting armed standoffs and a lockdown. It appears the rioters have mostly vacated the area, though a large police presence remains on scene. The chaos unfolding on the day lawmakers were tasked with their constitutional duty to vote on the presidential election. That vote halted by the insurrection, but it has since resumed. A curfew is in effect in Washington, D.C. tonight, with the National Guard fully activated in a bid to get an insurrection at the U.S. Capitol under control. D.C. police confirming a woman has died in hospital after being shot inside the U.S. Capitol, though the details surrounding that incident still remain unclear. Our Melissa Duggan has more on how these shocking events unfolded tonight.
Capitol Hill on lockdown as pro-Trump protests erupt.
You have the power, sir, and we support you 110%. Hell yeah!
Demonstrators breaching barricades, storming the steps, and entering the Capitol building. There were reports of police deploying tear gas and firing flashbangs by early afternoon. But protesters seemed to occupy the grounds and government buildings with little pushback, at least initially by authorities. The invasion seeing an armed standoff with rioters in the halls of power. A Michigan congresswoman tweeting, "I'm sheltering in place in my office. The building next door has been evacuated. I can't believe I have to write this." The out-of-control situation followed Donald Trump's nearby rally. The U.S. president repeated conspiracy theories in a last-ditch desperate attempt to hold on to power.
We will never give up. We will never concede. It doesn't happen. You don't concede when there's theft involved. We will not take it anymore, and that's what this is all about.
And a call to fight coming from Trump's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani.
Let's have trial by combat.
Move off.
Protesters are in the building.
Thank you.
The upheaval halting what was supposed to be the big newsmaker of the day, the certification of the Electoral College votes, with objections from some Republicans. But in the end, the procedural process was expected to affirm Joe Biden's presidential victory, ahead of the unrest now telling remarks from Republican Majority Leader Mitch McConnell.
If this election were overturned by mere allegations from the losing side, our democracy would enter a death spiral.
And reaction from political leaders here at home pouring in. Ontario's Premier Doug Ford calling the violence in Washington, quote, disgraceful, saying the peaceful transfer of power is crucial to any democracy and that he's incredibly disappointed with what we're seeing. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau tweeting this: Canadians are deeply disturbed and saddened by the attack on democracy in the United States, our closest ally and neighbor. Violence will never succeed in overruling the will of the people. Democracy in the U.S. must be upheld, and it will be.